Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta. At this time, we are commencing our awards and presentations for the 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Brown and Steve Blass in the Bay Shore Drumline.
How about it for the Bay Shore Marching Band? What a spectacular night. I'm Greg Brown of the Pittsburgh Pirates broadcast team, along with former Pirates pitcher and broadcaster Steve Blass. We are thrilled to be here. We want to thank, of course, how about it for Steve Blass, World Series hero. Yep, the great Steve Blass, Pirates Hall of Famer. But I want to thank all the city and county officials, Regatta event partners, welcome you to Rossi Park. How about this venue, by the way? And all the folks here at Rossi Park. The Regatta is in its 9th year, and it just keeps getting better each and every year. Averages 100,000 spectators annually. The Regatta is Manatee County's largest annual signature event, generating an annual economic impact of over $10 million. It has been a sensational, world-class event. And Steve Blass, a longtime resident of Bradenton, can speak to that.
Absolutely great. This is wonderful. I've been coming here since 1969, and I've seen Bradenton just evolve, and Bradenton is booming. Bradenton, Florida is booming. So it's great to be here. You know, when you think about this event, you've got to consider a lot of things. First of all, you have a great creative vision. Then you deal with all the licensing and all that sort of thing. And then you sell it to the sponsors. And the sponsors are kind of a lifeblood to this event, because if you don't have backup, you don't have this event. So the response by the people in Bradenton has been incredible. Mike and his crew, Elliot has done a great job of promoting all this. There have been so many people involved. So it's wonderful for me to be here. I've seen Bradenton do great things. One quick baseball story, because they won't let me go more than one. I'm going up to Hartford, Connecticut to speak at a Clemente event in a couple of weeks. Roberto Clemente was part of the team that came here in 1969, the great Roberto Clemente. And yeah, one of the best ever. It was an honor for me to be a teammate. He was my hero, my teammate, and my friend. But I won a couple games after I was there for a while, and he was there by himself in his locker, and I decided, I was all puffed up because I had won a couple games. So I walked over to his locker and I said, Roberto, here's the deal. If I ever get traded, I'm going to pitch you inside, because every National League pitcher pitches you outside and you hit 350. He said, Blass, I'm going to tell you one thing. You pitch me inside, I will hit the ball to Harrisburg. I said, good talk, good talk. Went back to my locker. Life lesson in the major leagues, #1. But it's great to be here. It's great to be part of this. Yeah, Bradenton is booming. If you don't believe that, check the traffic in the afternoon.
How about it for Steve Blass? This is such a great event, and it's a free family event, now recognized as one of the top events in the state of Florida, and Bradenton Palmetto can't be any prouder. It's the largest inland powerboat race in North America that will occur, by the way. The regatta is celebrating the beautiful cities of Bradenton and Palmetto, and finds its great success with the collaboration of everyone, with the county, cities, and the business community working together. And with that in mind, let's please welcome Honorable Mayor Shirley Groover Bryant of Palmetto and Vice Mayor Mary Ann Barnaby of Bradenton to the stage.
Thank you. It's so good to be here this evening, and it's great to see this wonderful crowd out. Remember where you are, because you'll be back tomorrow, I hope. There's great events on both sides of the river. There's every opportunity to have a fabulous day. We hope everybody will, come out, enjoy, be safe. And I want to give a big shout out to all the people, the organizers, the sponsors, and everybody that has helped to make this event what it has become in its 9th year. There's people that start on this event almost immediately after the event concludes. So anyway, there's an awful lot of work that goes on, unsung heroes, but we just wish that we have a wonderful day tomorrow. Make sure and come over and check out the Palmetto side. A lot of entertainment. 8:15, there's an angler's fishing tournament for the young people. So, and then it starts from there on and keeps going. I have to talk fast because my pass for Bradenton is only 30 minutes. So anyway, thank you all and have a wonderful time.
Good evening. How many of y'all here are from Bradenton? Let me hear ya. How many of y'all here are from Palmetto? Let me hear ya. How many of you all came down to this beautiful area from someplace else where it was really cold? We want to welcome you here this evening on behalf of Mayor Jean Brown and the Bradenton City Council, of which there are several of us here tonight. Councilwoman Pam Coachman, Councilman Josh Kramer. We want to thank you all for coming down. This is such a terrific event. Everybody pulls together. Everybody does such a great job. Elliot, thank you for everything that you do. All the sponsors, thank you for everything you do. Let me throw one more thing out. Tomorrow when you come here, you're going to see a lot of people working. You're going to see Public Works working. You're going to see a lot of officers and EMTs. Make sure you say thank you to them because they do a terrific job for us every day, just not when we have special events. Thank you all for coming tonight, and I hope you have a fabulous regatta because you got a regatta.
Thank you so much. You got a regatta. And now we'd like to welcome to the stage for a couple of presentations, Mike Fetchko of ISM USA, event manager, to the stage. Mike Fetchko.
Here's the windup in the 2-2 pitch. We're ready. First, don't even listen to the meteorologists around here. We're out there tomorrow with the #1 powerboat group in the world, the Powerboat Super League. They are locked and loaded. They've kicked the tires and they're lighting the fires, Mayor, in Palmetto right now, having their big meeting working on their engines. There might be a little rain, but they get wet anyway. They're going to be wet all day long, and they're looking forward to what they voted in the powerboat drivers circuit, the Manatee River, the #1 course in North America. Here we go. At this time, I need to bring up, in regards to the powerboats, Greg, a gentleman named Gary Whittington from Manatee Memorial Hospital. Gary, I know you're a CFO, you don't like to speak, but you have a message to make while the mayors are standing up right here.
Yep. Thank you very much, Mitch. Hey, I just wanted to remind everyone that this month, Manatee Memorial Hospital is celebrating its 71st year of serving this community. And you're soon going to find out that we just did our 1,500th Watchman procedure. That's number 8 in the country, not 8th percentile, number 8. All right? All right. So on behalf of the 2,000 plus employees that we have, the 800 plus physicians, we want to thank you all for being here, and we're very proud to sponsor the Bradenton River Regatta and the Mayor's Cup races.
I want you to hold this up because this is what the winning team gets tomorrow. It's the Mayor's Cup presented by Manatee Memorial Hospital. Thank you. It's made out of gold. I'll take it back. We have a very special award. Where's my partner, Michael Dongili? I'm starting to lose my voice. Michael, I need you to come up. Everybody knows this individual. He is the general manager, not Michael. Michael's coming up. The Bradenton Area River Regatta Executive Committee is launching an award. It's called the MVP Award. It's our most valuable player. When we first came here 12 years ago, it took us 2 years to get the permitting and the partners, but the great cities of Bradenton and Palmetto and Manatee County made it all happen. But there was one people, and I think you people need to ask yourselves and answer this. In your lifetime, you meet somebody and you go, wow, I've never met anybody like that individual. And the individual I'm describing met us 12 years ago, then got really involved with us, and he's full of energy, enthusiasm, and endless effort. Some of his team is here tonight, but unfortunately, he cannot be here tonight. And we want to recognize the Regatta's 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta, Michael. You know the name. And this gentleman and the winner is?
Charles Clapsaddle.
Right. So, MeTV, he's the guy that does everything for the county in television and production. He's the general manager, station manager. Would one of his guys come up and accept this trophy on his behalf?
Hey, good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Happy to do this for him.
Then you could say Charles Clapsaddle again.
It's great.
Hold it up. This is for you, Charles. We know you can't be here with us tonight, but we appreciate everything you do and all that you bring to help us further the success of this event. And we're happy to be able to provide you with this award and give you this award. Thank you so much. Appreciate all you guys do for being here.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. The Bradenton Area River Regatta LECOM Leadership Award recognizes an individual who has significantly contributed to the region and the successful growth of the Bradenton Area River Regatta. We welcome now to the stage Dr. Mark Kaufman, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs. Doctor?
Thank you. Thank you. What a great crowd tonight. On behalf of our president, Dr. John Ferretti and Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, we are proud to welcome you first and be the presenting sponsor for the 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta, and all of you. Recently, we celebrated our 30th anniversary, and in that short time, believe it or not, we are the largest medical school in the country, with 16,000 alumni and 4,400 current students in our colleges of medicine, School of Pharmacy, School of Dental Medicine, School of Podiatric Medicine, School of Health Services Administration, and our School of Graduate Studies. We are now that largest medical school in the country. And we're right here in your community. Thank you. We have campuses in New York, Elmira, with Pennsylvania, in Erie and Greensburg. And then again, right down the road, we want your grandchildren and your children to come to our graduate school and stay in this community and train to become your physicians, your pharmacists, your dentists, your podiatrists, and your healthcare leaders in administration. So we're proud to be here to offer this award. And if you turn your attention to the videos on both sides, we're happy to present tonight's Regatta LECOM Leadership Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta LECOM Leadership Award. A salute to our past winners: Hugh Miller, 2021, Caleb Grimes, 2022, Bob Firkins, 2023. And now, here is our 2024 awardee, John Felino. John Anthony Felino was born on August 31st, 1957. He He grew up in Jeanette, Pennsylvania, along with his younger sister Rita, his father Joe, and his mother Marilyn. He is married to his wife of many years, Karen, and has 3 amazing grown daughters, Megan, Amanda, and Blair. John's father is currently 101 years old and is a war hero who fought in the Battle of the Bulge with the 691st Tank Destroyer Battalion. After graduating from Hempfield High School, John attended Duquesne University. John has always had an entrepreneurial spirit, and shortly after graduating from Duquesne, he started an insurance agency from scratch alongside his brother-in-law. Several years after that, they decided to go their separate ways, and John founded RTI Insurance Services in the North Hills of Pittsburgh. Under his leadership, RTI grew to be a formidable player in the Western Pennsylvania marketplace, winning numerous awards for excellence. John decided to take the same entrepreneurial passion and start a Florida firm. In 1997, RTI Insurance Services of Florida was born with the purchase of a small agency in Fort Myers Beach. Since then, RTI has multiple offices and continues to grow, winning numerous awards and becoming a leading player in the Southwest Florida market. John's entrepreneurial passion currently continues, with him founding several other businesses. He currently owns Guadalupe Roastery, a coffee company serving the farmers in Nicaragua. This is on top of his real estate company that has numerous commercial and residential holdings in multiple states. In addition to these business pursuits, John is actively involved and sits on the boards of a number of charitable and philanthropic organizations. He was reacquainted with his good friend when he took the helm of the Bradenton River Regatta. Since that time, both John and RTI have been active sponsors of the event. John is constantly seeking how he can best help others and the community as a whole. Giving back and helping people continues to be his signature passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Regatta LECOM Leadership Award winner, CEO and founder of RTI Insurance, John Foligno. He is in the house. I'm hearing speech. Speech. Hear the chants? Speech.
You know, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real short. Every time I have a microphone, Mr. Fetchko here tells me, keep it short. I'm gonna keep it real short. But actually he said, you know, you always meet one guy, right? That guy was Mike Fetchko. Let's give him a big hand for this whole thing he does. I was up here, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, and I had introduced Greg Brown and this young man that I used to idolize as a kid, Steve Blass, and I'll never forget you two. Pittsburgh history right here. I'm very humbled. I'm honored. Don't feel like I belong here. LECOM, you belong here. You guys are the foundation of this community. You employ a lot of people. The largest medical school in the country. It's fabulous what you do. Please, everybody give them a round of applause. It was 25 some years ago, John Goda and I, my partner and I, decided we were going to create a regional agency, insurance agency, and we were trying to put our stake in the map somewhere in the United States. We picked Bradenton, Florida. It was the absolute best choice and the right choice we ever made. We want to be here forever. We want to continue to contribute to this neighborhood and support the good community that Bradenton has for a long time. So I just want to keep it short. Thank everybody for coming. Let's have a great, safe weekend. As Mike said, there's not going to be any weather problems. And that's it. Thank you very much. Did I keep it short enough?
Great job, John. How about it for John Foligno? And now let's welcome back to the podium Mike Fetchko of ISM USA. Michael.
I need you two guys. The 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta and our presenting sponsor, LECOM, we are very proud on behalf of the regatta. And Mark, if you'd come in here, you didn't leave yet, did you?
Nope, I'm ready.
Dr. Mark Kaufman, LECOM. And Greg and Steve, if you would hold this up. The regatta is thrilled. And this scholarship money is going to go to Manatee County students who attend LECOM. $20,000, Mark, to the scholarship fund at LECOM.
Thank you, sir. And 100% of that goes right to our students and helps them achieve the dreams, which is taking care of all of you as you help train them in our future community.
Thank you, Mark. Thank all of you. And we also, while you hold that, and we got video and cameras taking pictures of it, Manatee Memorial Hospital, Firkins Automotive, Pier 22, our catering and great partner here tonight. Thank you, Hugh Miller. RTI, John, thank you. Gold Coast Distributors, Budweiser, the Pirates, the Pittsburgh Pirates, Bradenton Marauders, of course, Bradenton, Anna Maria Island, Longboat Key, Florida's West Coast, Safe Harbor, Whiskey Joe's, the Grove, Safe Harbor again on both sides of the River House, Bells, SRQ, Bradenton, Sarasota International Airport, and the Spectrum. At this time, we're going to ask you to all look out over the Manatee River. This is a verbal cue for Sky Elements to start flying into position. It'll be about 100 seconds before they illuminate right over the water, and a very special customized show for the 2024 Bradenton Area River Regatta.